Anaya. Welcome everybody. Bonjour tout le monde. Bienvenue aux séances extraordinaires du Conseil municipal de la Ville de Westmount pour jeudi le 10 avril 2025. Welcome everybody to the extraordinary meeting of Westmount Municipal Council for Thursday, April 10th, 2025. We have a very short agenda today as we call this meeting to order, but I just wanted to give a few notes on this as to why we're here, because it's, when we do extraordinary meetings, I think the context needs to be given. So welcome to all of you that are here with us in the room, and welcome to anyone joining online. We have a very short agenda today, but it is very time sensitive as we head into our construction season. And at this time of year, every day and week counts. As you may know, this year's Capital Works program is ambitious. All of these projects are necessary, and we are well aware that we are not able to do all the work that residents may want to be done. Our two projects that have had significant resident consultation this year have been the reconstruction of Claremont and Lorraine and Forden Avenue and Forden Crescent. This is the first year that we have done these extensive consultations, and while much of it has been very successful, there's also been many things that we need to learn in the process. There's also been many learnings in the process. We are here today to address some concerns with the Claremont and Lorraine project for 2025. There is no doubt that these roads need repair, and the sewer on Lorraine must be rebuilt. Council's goal with the reconstruction was to address the street's infrastructure needs and to build a street for the next 50 plus years. We heard from residents who wanted pedestrian-friendly streets, more green spaces, and obviously to address the actual state of the road. We must look towards the future and build roads that help manage increasing storms and are pedestrian-friendly and help ease the congestion of cities. We also must be fiscally responsible when planning these projects. This project had an estimated cost that was accounted for in our budgeting process. Throughout the majority of the project's planning, all the estimates of the project's costs were consistent with our Capital Works plan, until the final estimate came in. We have seen a drastic increase in certain costs for this project compared to last year's prices on similar projects. One example would be the increasing cost of concrete. The increased costs and the public reaction to the loss of parking led Council to take a new approach to this project. We are cancelling the tender process, which would have remained open for 2 more weeks, and we have begun assessing the road to make repairs to the concrete base, paving, and sidewalks. This plan would leave the road in its current configuration. This will address the state of the road's surface, and then we can address some repairs on other roads throughout the city this year as well. The timing of this is not ideal, and Council was not aware of some of the financial aspects of the consultant's estimates prior to the project going out for tender. Council takes this very seriously. When we were made aware of these increases, we began to look at alternative ways to address the state of the street. We must be able to pivot in these circumstances, and that is what we are doing today. We have also heard from residents who are not happy with the loss of parking and want that addressed. This Plan B, as we are calling it, takes that into account. So those are just some of my comments and a bit of an explanation as to why we're here today. We will actually adopt the agenda now, so Councillor Gallery is going to do that.
Thanks, Madam Mayor. I move that the agenda of the Special Council sitting of April 10th, 2025 be adopted.
Thank you. Seconded by Councillor Aronson. All in favor? Aye. Carried. So item number 3, which is really the important resolution that we're moving today, will be moved by Councillor Roux.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I will, of course, read the whereases. Whereas the city has initiated a reconstruction and redevelopment project for Claremont and Lorraine Avenues. Whereas part of the project, several configurations were considered and presented through a public consultation process. Whereas Council is of the opinion that Claremont and Lorraine Avenues reconstruction and redevelopment project does not currently have the required level of social accessibility to proceed. Acceptability. Attendu que la dernière estimation du coût du projet reçu par la Ville dépasse largement le budget initialement prévu. Attendu que le projet de reconstruction est présentement en processus d'appel d'offres PUB-2025-011 et l'ouverture des soumissions est prévue pour le 23 avril 2025. Attendu que le Conseil ne souhaite pas aller de l'avant avec ce projet et désire mettre fin au processus d'appel d'offres le plus rapidement possible. Attendu que les documents contractuels de l'appel d'offres PUB-2025-011 contiennent une clause de réserve à l'effet que la Ville se réserve le droit de rejeter toutes les soumissions reçues et de ne pas octroyer le contrat. I propose that the call for tenders PUB-2025-011 for the reconstruction of Claremont and Lorraine Avenues be cancelled.
Merci beaucoup. Appuyé par Monsieur Councillor Aronson. Do you want to add any further comments?
No, I think it speaks for itself.
C'est beau? Anyone? No? Okay. Councillor Aronson.
This whole exercise, what we think about when we do the job that we do is that we are the servants of the people. They put us here to make good decisions, to watch the public purse, and to listen to the needs and wants of our residents. It would be preferable if everything that we planned was executed exactly the way we'd hoped it would be. But it is better for us to do our jobs properly and make sure that what is executed is done in the spirit of good fiscal management and respect for our residents and their opinions and desires than to continue down a path that would lead to a better infrastructure over the course of 50 years, but circumstances which make us unable to stand behind a project with the full faith and force of knowing that we've been faithful to our residents and to our responsibilities.
Merci.
Thank
Okay. So moved by Councillor Roux, seconded by Councillor Aronson. All in favor? Carried. We now move to question period. Est-ce qu'il y a des questions? Non? Est-ce qu'il y a des questions en ligne? Non? Il n'y a pas une format? OK, c'est beau. Merci. The meeting is adjourned. Thank you, everybody.